Welcome back to CWC Top Plays. This month, we managed to assemble a collection of 5 plays that hopefully all members of the OSRS community can enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with number 5, we have Amar scoring in a 5v5. There's 2 minutes on the clock and the score is tied 4-4. Amar and his teammates are just killing their flag at mid. Amar's able to tend out the opposing score for security. Unfortunately though, his flag is caught and killed under mid, and is taken by the opposing team. Confusion ensues over where the Zamrak flag is being pushed. It's being pushed up mid from under. Amar is there just in time, managing to ZGS his flag and Armadillo with no prayer. Amar anticipates the pass, landing a right click. Amar takes it under, cading behind with minuscule HP. He's trapped but calls to his teammate with higher HP to grab it off him, right as he dies. With seconds left on the clock though, it doesn't even matter. Thanks to Amar's quick thinking, the tie is secured. Thanks for the submission. At number 4, we have Zedzimz scoring in an 8v8. It's first rush and Zed cades out the spawn mage going up ground stairs. He reads the mage going toward back ladder and gets his ZGS ready, freezing them in a bad position. He gets a splash up third. Baiting away the third mage, he goes in for a spear as his score comes down. He sets a cade behind. Zed pid spears the mage on stairs again, leaving both him and his PK caught on their own cade. Zed cades them out on spawn again. Zamrak flag is frozen at big doors and a pass is coordinated as Zed's off mage freezes both the opposing team's spawn and a head mage, allowing Zed to push towards South Rocks. Coming off rocks, the opposing team's off mage is ready to defend. Zed is able to swim twice toward his small doors, but is frozen on the third cast. Zed gets refroze as the defense finally catches up. Zed's able to pass the flag to his assisting scorer as the defense is frozen away. However, the flag continues to be juggled as the first cast persists. Zed's teammate dies, but his off mage manages to snatch up the flag. Zed's able to spear the opposing mage up spawn and the score is secured. Thank you for sending me this clip. Jumping in from down under, at spot number 3, we have Tristo scoring in a 5v5. There's less than 3 minutes on the clock and he's losing 4-5. Tristo sneaks wide up spawn and manages to bucket and blow. Up third with a couple splashes. His mage is coming down third with the Zamrak flag and hands it to Tristo. His mage freezes both the defending PK and score as Tristo humidifies. Unfortunately, Tristo gets pid speared and ZGS'd off stairs after his right click. His mage spears away one of the defenders and a pass is coordinated, allowing his offense to get down ground and out big doors to, likely, mid with the Zamrak flag. Because 3 out of 5 the Zamrak team is trailing, that's going to be a score. Tristo quickly switches his attention to his own flag, which is coming off North Rocks towards small doors. Tristo closes doors behind, setting and tending a cade at the entrance. As the cade is blown, Tristo pulls out his EGS, stacking a 51 with the 49 range hit from his chasing PK, KOing the flag for max HP. Tristo quickly drops his last cade behind, blocking out the oncoming score, and his PK is able to grab the flag and save it at North Rocks. Right afterward, Tristo's other 3 teammates are able to secure the score he assisted at the Ceradoma base, and the tie is solidified with seconds on the clock. With a little luck, that game is wrapped up nicely thanks to Tristo. Appreciate it. At the number 2 spot, we're going to take a look at a defensive mage in a 5v5. This is a long one. We're going to jump in mid-game tied 3-3. After respawning, he heads down ground to get a cast on the oncoming off mage. Frozen, he goes for a cast on the score up back ladder but gets speared and splashes. His PK has just now returned and the off mage is waiting under unfrozen with the spear ready, so that's going to be a free up and down. The second score is frozen wide. Despite the spear, a cast is thrown going down exit stairs, but it's a splash on both the mage and the score. Out small doors, the Armadillo switch doesn't work and the off mage lands a freeze over the wall. That's going to be a score for the Ceradoman team. Focus is switched to the incoming Ceradoman flag. The off mage is still swimming in robes, but a cast is landed on a ZGS on ground, allowing his score to push up spawn. His score is frozen up on third floor by the off mage and is out of health. Getting his spear out, a pass is coordinated, but the cast queued up on the score lands through on the robes immediately after, a tick before the Armadillo switch. However, with much more health than his scorer, the score is looking good now, as the two Ceradoman defenders are eventually both frozen. Double spears from his teammates on both defenders, followed by a right click on the Cade, grabs back the tie at 4-4. Quickly switching to defend down third floor, he's frozen by the mage. The flag manages to get down spawn after 2 splashes, and both he and his PK are behind. Fortunately, as his head mage puts chasing pressure on the flag towards North Rocks, a cast is landed and the Zamorak flag is quickly dropped. Finishing off the off mage allows the flag to be safed on rocks. Fast forwarding through, an attempt to assist the score from mid is cut short as the Ceradoman flag fails to leave the base and his own flag is about to save. A couple splashes on the immediate Rebber allows the Zamorak flag to get down ground with his ahead mage behind as well. A long cast is landed out big doors. Frozen behind and splashing on the second score, his flag is able to be passed. Fortunately, his own score ahead is able to ZGS them on bridge. The flag is repassed and gets a splash heading straight mid. Chasing, his Armadillo switch helps him get a splash through mid. Despite choking on the two-way switch, another cast is landed. The second score is frozen behind the flag, preventing heals and/or passes. After attempting to kill the flag, he spears to cut into the immunity timer, allowing for a nearby refreeze. Unfrozen, the flag is barely surviving, pushing toward big doors as a big damage stack is landed, dropping it right outside. He snatches up the Zamorak flag right as the score is coming out with the other flag, throwing on his Armadillo. He gets frozen as the other flag dies. His team manages to get back the Ceradoman flag as he casts the opposing mages in Armadillo and the flag. Disgusting, killing one and freezing the other. A score is also killed, putting the entire Ceradoman team behind. That's a guaranteed score. He's then able to run the Zamorak flag with the help of his immunity to North Rocks for the save. Now with a 1-point lead and less than 4 minutes on the clock, the game is looking good. Let's finish it out. Cast is landed on ground on one score, and his EGS is landed on the other up back ladder. At this point, it's just a stall game. A scorer is re-ZGS'd on spawn, but the other is able to get up with a couple splashes. However, right then, his teammate secures the 6th score. After tending third stairs, three splashes occur despite his teammates' spears. A cast is landed down spawn. A pass is imminent. Failing to click the pass, a quick right-click blow and a follow-through cast allow the flag to be frozen on exit stairs. Another cast gets at least the mage going down, stalling the score even further. With a 2-point lead and with less than 2 minutes on the clock though, it doesn't even matter. The win is safely secured. With a little luck, teamwork, and quick thinking, a steady tie game is quickly bumped up to a 2-point lead within the last minutes of the game. Back to reclaim his spot. At number 1 this month, we have Sam, scoring in a 6v6. His team's down 1-2 with 4 minutes on the clock. The Ceradoman flag is being killed on rocks, and Sam and his teammate are going to stay on the rebound. They clear spawn. Up third, Sam spears the PK. On fourth, he corners him out with Cades, right as the flag saves. He buckets and blows his own Cade and is down third. The PK pids the Cade on third stairs, and Sam's scorer tries to ZGS him but splashes. twice. Sam goes straight, down ground, and goes toward big doors. His off-mage takes care of the mage chasing on ground. At bridge, the ahead mage casts Sam. When he passes, his score is frozen as well. Unfrozen first, Sam spears the PK under him to coordinate a pass. Pushing through bridge, he kites around the frozen ahead mage, setting a cave in front of their sight to block a cast. He gets a splash from a mage way behind and just goes straight mid. There's a scorer trying to delay at his big doors. He chokes a little, but it buys time for his PK to spear the scorer away. Sam gets a splash going up third. Running right through the action, he sets and right-click tenders a Cade behind him, conveniently blocking out one last cast to secure the score. Sam grabs bans while his flag goes down spawn. As his PK spears the flag, Sam pulls out a spawn to tender the set exit Cade. Sam pops up back ladder, anticipating the pass, spearing the receiving score, and then clicking the flag to get the save. There's less than 2 minutes left on the clock now, and Sam recognizes that he's going to need to stall to secure the tie. Grabbing Cades, he runs mid, trying to avoid the ahead mage. He gets the call that the other team is scoring South Rocks, so Sam runs ahead to meet his flag at the enemy's small doors. There, he sets and tends at the entrance. Choking a little, he tends another inside. When the scorer buckets and blows, Sam spears, allowing himself to pull ahead, setting and tending 2 more Cades with a right click. As he tends his last Cade on ground stairs, the flag is finally frozen by his arriving mages. Sam is frozen away, but when the flag is passed, his teammate grabs it. With seconds left on the clock, the game ends tied 2-2. Sam's decisions very well changed the outcome of the match from a loss to a tie, bleeding both the score and the last minute stall. Thanks for sending this one in. Hopefully you all enjoyed this installment of CWC Top Plays. Stay tuned for more. And please, let us know what you liked and what could be improved on for future months. Check out the description for more information on the community and submitters, as well as a link for submitting your own clips. Thank you all for watching.